Hey, how you guys doing out there? Scotty Kazan. Here I am. I have been cleaning my room and I found a lot of things. And I think some of these things are going to be very interesting. So why don't I show them to you? I could also show you some other things I found. And I got stuff that I can show you, and I have something to talk about with each thing that I'm going to show you. So why don't we start with hats? I think I showed you this hat before. I don't like this hat. It's dirty, or it's really dirty. Yeah, it's gross. So we're not doing that. I got this hat from my man Darren Sorry, Darren Sorry. I'm sorry, man. I don't know how to say your last name, but anyway, he's very creative, ambitious, young balloon artist. I think he's like 21, 22, and he came out with all this balloon apparel. So I wear this at every gig. And what my man did for me was, when I first met him at Twist and Shout, he had the hat that was like, fully enclosed. And then he got me the trucker hat, which is much better for me because I sweat. So this helps me, not have to worry about my hair getting messy, and I can wear my hat, and it's a balloon dog, and that's cool. So yeah, that's that. But the story behind my hats is I've been doing gigs for 10 years, and sometimes you're outdoors in the summer and there's no shade. You ask for shade, but there's just no shade. You just, there's no trees, or the sun is just not angling an area for you to get good shade. And, I got tired of my face getting just annihilated from that. So I started wearing hats. So last year I was wearing like safari bucket style hats, and those hats were okay. They were solid. And then my old man, my dad, my dear old dad, he gave me one of his hats, and this hat has been perfect for me because not only does it keep the sun out of my face, but it makes me look cool. And yeah, I still sweat in it, but I'm not like drenched in sweat from the hat. So anyway, howdy. Yeah, I like this hat. I really like this hat. I work in this hat all the time. In the winter, I haven't been because it's just been too cold. And the thing is, this hat doesn't really fit my head. So if it gets a little windy, poof, it blows right off my head. It really does. But I really like this cowboy hat. And sometimes the kids ask me, why are you wearing a cowboy hat? And I'm like, I don't know, because I want to. It's a fun hat. It fits with my personality. It fits with the whole balloon guy stuff. So I think a fun, silly hat is great for any balloon artist. So what else do we have here? This is cool. They're called yo-yo balloons. If you're into it, you could buy yo-yo balloons and sell them as a add-on, as like a party favor or a giveaway or whatever it is. Hold on, let me really show it. Chia. And what's fun about them, they last for a few weeks. They really do. They last quite a while, and they're very colorful. And, they take about maybe a minute and a half to a minute if you're good and you're fast to make each one. So, it can be a little annoying if you got to make 40 of them. And for whatever reason, I have not been able to sell these for every gig. I mean, I should, right? Isn't this thing awesome? And the kids love it. I mean, why wouldn't the kids like it? It's so much fun. I hope the camera can keep up with me. Anyway, that's enough of that. My favorite thing is this. Yeah. This is 3D. VR. All right. Get out of here. All right, what's next? Feathers. You could put a feather in your balloon. I don't know. I've wasted a lot of money. a lot of the things I bought, I don't use. I can't wait to show you some of the other ones I got. Like this thing. I think I've used this maybe once or twice. And the 1 or 2 times I did use it, it came in handy, I guess. But look at this thing. Oh, God, I'm going to regret this. Oh. So anyway, yeah, this thing can hold a lot of balloons, but I don't know. It's I don't use it too often. Maybe one day it'll come in handy. And folding it is fun. Let's see how long this takes. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, hold on. Grr. All right, in you go. All right, let's bury that. All right, tip jars. So if you work in restaurants or yogurt shop or, you have like a weekly spot, tip jars are great. So I got this thing. It was $15. And it does that. So you put the dollar in. What happened? You put the dollar in. Hey, there it goes. The thing is, it's a little loud, and I don't know. It was $15. I mean, I don't know. I figured I'd try it, but this is not my favorite tip jar because it's a little inconsistent too. I mean, sometimes it goes off. Sometimes it goes off for no reason. So let's get this one out of here. This is my favorite tip jar. It's called the Teddy Tank. You can get it on Amazon for like $12 or $15, and you put a couple bucks in there, and then next thing you know, the kids want to feed the bear. So he's got a hole in the back that you can put the money in, but I always say, no, feed him. So I make the people fold the money up, and you put the money in there, and then I'm like, thank you. That was delicious, yummy, mmm. And, the kids get a kick out of it, and who doesn't like a teddy bear, right? I mean, look at this guy. And it comes in like penguin, monkey. I've had those, and I lost them, or I don't know where they went. And a few other, like dog, and a few other ones. So they really, definitely, this is the way to go for a tip jar. All right, what do we got next? I got this thing. This thing's actually, man, I could use a new one because it's a little shredded. I mean, look at this thing. It's tattered, but it does the job. I mean, when I'm doing decor, I just got to get, the exact size. And then once I go with that, I use the Legenda, this guy up here. And, once I get it down, I can really start flowing. But I can't live without this. I got to have this. All right. So if you're trying to get organized, you could organize your balloons with clips. I got these big clips. See, it's a big giant clip. And this helps me organize myself because this wall is only so big. So, yeah, clips are cool. I like clips. All right, let's dig a little deeper here. What else we got? Don't ask. I don't know why I got this. I guess it's so I could put a headband on it when I was doing a showcase. But, get out of here. I'm going to throw some stuff out. Okay, so this is something I wish I really used. This is the Swazdi from Flower Clown. This is a portable balloon carrier. So, when I was really ambitious in my earlier days, I would make balloons in a bar or in public or just anywhere. And, this would have been great a few years ago when I was doing that stuff. I haven't done that stuff in a while, but this thing right here, I highly recommend. I love it. Even though I've never used it, I love it. I do love it. If I were to use it, it would be awesome. But obviously, yeah. Okay, so this little doggy right here, it's funny. I got the first one at Twist and Shout, and I decided I'm going to Velcro it to my Legenda, right? I'm going to Velcro it to my Legenda. It's not going to move. It's going to be stuck. It's going to be Velcroed. And I swear, I dropped this thing once, and it cracked. First time I dropped it, it broke, so I bought another one, and obviously I won't be bringing it with me to any gigs because I had no idea how fragile it was. So we'll leave that there. So when I started getting into bubbles, I bought some stuff, and I bought this Zero Blaster. And it's funny, it's missing a battery. It still works. And it's supposed to shoot smoke. It's like smoke rings. So, I don't know. Another waste of money. I swear, for all the money I spent, if I just got half of it back, I'd be a rich man. So, this is my list. My balloon list. I have modified it a lot, and this is not my handwriting. All the additions, my handwriting's horrible, so I had a friend of mine do it. And the list has changed over the years. That's why I keep adding designs, taking designs off. And it's also why the list is so kind of a hot mess. So the thing is, this list, all these designs take about 2 or 3 minutes to make. All of them. So there are times where that will not fly. And you have to go to the other side. And is that bubble gum on my list? Gross. Oh, okay. So this is the 2 or 3 minute per balloon side. However, when the time comes, you got to switch to the 1 minute side. And yes, it's got Christmas stuff on it because I had a Christmas gig and I have not updated the list since then. But normally it would be the first 6 balloons on the top and maybe a few others that are all 1 minute or less, 30 seconds or less. This is the time to move board. So what I love to do is if I'm at a gig, I'll do this side of the board. But if I have 10 minutes left and every kid got a balloon and I got 10 minutes to kill, I'll flip the board and I'll be like, okay, guys, let's do seconds. And I'll be able to make everybody one more balloon with like 30-second balloons or 1 minute balloons. And we'll just keep it moving. So, yeah, the list is very important. I think that really helps. Okay, so what else do I have here? Got a few other things. Aquanet. Now, you can get this at a bodega. And if you can find it, it does a great job in keeping the balloons shiny and the balloons holding their glow. However, if you got the money for it, I got this other stuff called Balloon Glow. Now, Balloon Glow really holds the shine of the balloon. However, there are pros and cons to Balloon Glow. Pros. Balloons stay shiny for an extra week. The balloons hold for an extra week. I mean, it really does a great job. Cons. If you spray if you get even just a little bit of this spray on your hardwood floor, it's stuck on the floor forever. You got to wipe it out with like that orange glow stuff. And the floor is super slippery because of the glowy stuff. And that also includes anywhere. If you just get the spray anywhere on anything, it stays shiny. So that's a very big con. You need like a garage and do it outdoors, you know, like you need an open area where you don't care about the residue, the excess getting places. The other thing is when you're spraying it, if you look at it really closely, you can see the blots. It gets a little blotty. That's only if you get really super close to it, but you know, you got to find a good spray bottle. So what I did was I bought these little tiny spray bottles and I put this glow in here and it says glow. And one day my girlfriend sprayed this thinking it was water. And she was very upset. And I said, babe, it says glow on it. I don't know how you didn't see that it says glow on it. So anyway, yeah, I put the balloon glow in here. I haven't done a lot of centerpieces or stuff like that. So I haven't needed it. No, that's the other con. If you're going to make it for a client and then you put this stuff on it, then you tell the client you can't touch the balloon because if you touch the balloon, your hands are going to get slimy. And, you know, there's a little bit of risk reward with that. However, what I think it would be absolutely perfect for is if you're making a display piece that you're going to leave in a store or a mall and it's supposed to just stay for a week, this is the stuff, you know, because then it'll hold, the display piece will hold better compared to not having it. So anyway, what else is lying around here? Oh, okay. My man Ken Shoot, he came up with this bag, this holder thing, and it's funny. I already have one of these, and it's in my car, and it's connected to the rest of my equipment. And I found this one. This was the first one I ever bought from Ken, and I filled it up. I filled it up right away, just with like 5-inch rounds and stuff, because I have been looking for this. I know I had it in my house somewhere, and I could not find it anywhere, and now I got it. Here it is. So that's very exciting, because now I'm going to bring this to my gigs, and now I have 2 giant bags full of balloons. So I'm adding even more equipment to my equipment. Okay, guys, so the last thing I'll say is this is my new setup, and I'm definitely going to be posting tutorials, and I'm just going to be twisting balloons, and I want to get your thoughts on something. I was thinking maybe I'll go live, and while I'm live, I'll make a dress using the dress form here. So I don't know how interesting that'll be, but it's something, right? It's something. Oh, and in case you're wondering, why is my room so bright? I got white light bulbs. They're called daylight light bulbs. Daylight light bulbs. Daylight light bulbs. Daylight light bulbs. Okay, I got it now. And it definitely helps. I think it makes my room just brighter. Brighter is good. You know, bright areas keep you focused. They keep you being able to concentrate. For a guy like me, I need every advantage I can get because, you know, I lose my concentration very quickly. So let's see. Is there anything else I want to talk about or show you? Oh, okay. One more thing. I'm glad I remembered. Gloves-online.com, right? Well, okay. I know I talked about them the other day in my other video. I bought some gloves, and I'm still in the trial phase because I bought them too small. I bought extra small thinking, oh, extra small, okay. Well, small fits, so I bet extra small will probably fit. And these are a little too small for me. And I got them in black, but the thing is they were very expensive. I thought I was getting them for cheap, but they weren't. They were like $10 for one pair of gloves when you include tax and shipping. So, but I think these videos will, I think these gloves will be good for videos. So when I do video tutorials, I'll probably use these gloves. But I can't see myself using these exact pairs of gloves at a gig. It's just not happening. I got to find a way to get the gloves in bulk that are cheap. I got to look into that. So if you stuck around this long, you're gonna be happy because I want to show you Lomi sticks. Lomi sticks are these plastic sticks, and they come in different sizes. Of course, I got the biggest one, but I have them in 12-inch and 16-inch, and they have this type of base, right? So this is great for table centerpieces. And what I highly suggest is you just go to a tile store, your local tile store. I promise you, there will be excess 12-inch tiles that the tile store does not want and will literally just give away for free. I promise. Just trust me. I've already been to the tile store so many times, and they're like, take them. Take as many as you want because they're not selling them. They're out of date. They're old. I don't know what it is. But 12-inch, not 6-inch. 6-inch isn't wide enough. 12-inch is a big, nice, sturdy base. And, of course, I had the plate earlier today, and now I don't know where I put it. Well, I can't find the plate anywhere, so whatever. Just get 12-inch tile plate. Now, the funny thing is the glue. You need very good glue. Lomi actually sells their own rubber cement glue, and definitely it's the best because what happens is when you make the glue and put it on the plate, it needs to stay there. Like, don't do this right before the gig. You got to set the plates up, and you put the glue onto the plate, and then once it dries, it'll hold for sure. But if you don't and you get bad glue or you think you got good glue and it's really not, the glue could easily, like, it would pop off, you know, the centerpiece, and that's not good. And I've been there, and that's happened to me. And, oh, man, is it stressful. So this is the last thing I want to show you. Bluetooth speakers. I bought this one. It lights up and stuff. Obviously, it's dead. But I've bought like 5 of these already, and some of them are such pieces of junk. I was hoping to buy a really fun one where the lights glow, because sometimes the music doesn't have... Sometimes the party doesn't have any music, and I want to provide my own music then. This way it still feels like a fun party and stuff. So I recommend, if you're a balloon artist or an entertainer, to bring your own Bluetooth speaker that plays, you know, kid-friendly music, just in case the venue or the party doesn't have music. You might as well just provide your own. And it's actually, it's fun. It's fun if you have your own music, and it helps you get through the gig faster if it's like a really long gig and, you know, you're just trying to, you know, have a good time. And it's really cool in the seasonal times, like Halloween. You can play Halloween music, Christmas, you can play Christmas music, that whole thing. So anyway, guys, I know I said I was going to leave, and then I didn't, and I said I was going to leave, and then I didn't, and I said I was going to leave again. But this time I'm really leaving. I'll see you next time. Adios.